Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? You know who this is, the real one, always 100, Gabriel Skywalker. Take two. This is my second take, guys, for UFC 254, Khabib versus Gaethje, DraftKings, FanDuel picks, guys. However, if you're just doing the sports betting or whatever, you're welcome to join too, because I'm just going to pick my winners here. I will be telling everyone DraftKings prices, strategies, all that good stuff. So if you're new, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you know when I go live. Hit that thumbs up, thumbs down, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Um, but yeah, let's just get straight into this, guys. So we've been excited about this. I can't believe it's already here. I mean, time goes by so fast. Um, man, this should be a good card, with the exception of maybe one or two fights. So, like I said, we're gonna get straight into it. We'll start with the prelims. We got Yoel Alvarez versus Alexander Yakovlev, guys. So just I'll give you guys just a little short breakdowns. I'm not going to really go overboard with the strategies and what everybody's got. So just brief breakdowns, guys. So Yoel Alvarez is 9K on DraftKings. Alexander Yakovlev is 7.2K on DraftKings. Real simple here, guys. So Yoel Alvarez, he's a grappler. He's a submission specialist. Not a very good striker. He's going to try and get this to the ground, guys. He actually will get this to the ground. Great takedowns. While it's on the feet, though, he does have some very vicious leg kicks. And then when he's on the ground, one thing I don't like is he kind of like lays on his back, like he's like baiting him in. We all know in the fight game, like laying on your back, and if that's how you're going to get him in a triangle or whatever submission you're going to put him in, that's your strategy. However, with the judges, that doesn't look too good. So that's the only concern I have. Alexander Yakovlev, guys, he's low output. He's a decent striker, but I think Yoel Alvarez should get him to the mat pretty easily. And I'm taking Yoel Alvarez at 9K, guys, and I'm very confident in that. I just don't see a pack for victory for Alexander Yakovlev. So that's the breakdown. That's my pick. And that's how this video is going to go. So just brief breakdowns, guys. And I think I'm missing something. Oh, yeah. And as you can see on the screen below, www.dfsclub.com, guys. So last card, we had a takedown. So 2 out of the last 3 weeks, guys. 2 weeks ago, I came in second in large GBP. And mind you, I only play 3 lineups, all right? And I share my lineups with the DFS club. They play my lineups. So this last Saturday card, we did do a takedown. So basically, you got 35 times the amount of your entry fee. So if you want to join the club, guys, you want my lineups, ownership, projections, the whole shebang, guys, dfsclub.com. Click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And then, like I always say, pick your plans. We are the cheapest in the industry, and it's not even close. So come check it out, guys. www.dfsclub.com. And you have to excuse me. My wife went really heavy on the garlic tonight, so my wife's cooking. Whew, man. All right, so let's go. Let's go. So next up, we got one that everyone's looking forward to, including myself. Casey Kenny versus Nathaniel Wood. I can't believe Nathaniel Wood is already 27 years old. I saw some fight tape earlier where this kid was only 20. So Nathaniel Wood is 7.5K on DraftKings. Casey Kennedy, I think you're getting a deal at 8.7K on DraftKings for Casey Kenny. Again, I'm going to look at ownership, guys, because for me, ownership and fantasy sports, especially on DraftKings, FanDuel, you got to be on top of it. Because if you get a guy like Casey Kenny, you're very positive that they're going to win and they're low, the ownership is very low, you want to jump on that. But if they're chalk, meaning the ownership's very high, you want to fade them. So, all right. So Nathaniel Wood, 7.5K. He's a great technical striker. Like, he's not going to knock you out with one punch. He's very mathematical. He's very surgical with his strikes. He does, though. Later in his career, he did work on his ground game. He does go for takedowns. He throws some nasty leg kicks, some side kicks to the right in the back of the knee, some front kicks. That hasn't changed. He's always thrown those. And he has a great cardio, guys. That third round, he's still jumping up and down, moving, jacking, sticking, as Boston Nick would say. But yeah, Nathaniel Wood, not bad at 7.5K. Depends on who you ask. You know, a lot of people are split on this fight. You got Casey Kenny, legitimate striker, guys. He throws those heavy leg kicks, and he throws a lot of them. A lot. To the leg, to the head, to the body, to the solar plexus. And a lot of people don't know he's also a wrestler. He does go for takedowns, gets in the clinch. Again, dirty boxing, nasty knees, elbows in the clinch. And again, I forgot to mention he kicks a lot. Um, but yeah, give me Casey Kenny here at 8.7K on DraftKings, guys. I feel pretty good about it. Even though the field is kind of split 50-50, I like Kenny here at 8.7. And I know I haven't given you any dogs yet, but don't you dare be sour because I have plenty of dogs for you guys on this video. So let's keep moving along here. Next up, all right, so we got Luana versus Miranda. Hold on, Fear the Maverick. She needs to work on that nickname. That's not very good. So these Georgian fighters, right? I don't know if I think they're undefeated as of late. I don't know. Yep, don't quote me on that, but they're doing really, really fucking good. Liliana Joanna, 6.9K on DraftKings. Miranda the Maverick, 9.3K on DraftKings, which kind of concerns me because I never like taking a UFC debut fighter at that price point. 9.3K for someone making their UFC debut makes me really nervous, guys. This is one of those dog or pass fights for me. Uh Liliana, she's stiff on her feet. Let's face it, she likes to get it to the ground. She likes to be on her back, like that girl you knew in high school. You know what I'm talking about? She's a submission specialist. Um, she goes her thing is arm bars, guys. She always goes for arm bars. That is her, like, if you watch wrestling, that's like her finisher. Okay. Core takedown defense, but she'd rather get it to the ground anyway, lay on her back, and try and sneak in an arm bar. Miranda the Maverick here at 9.3K. She's a great striker from what I've seen. Um, she throws these kicks, these front kicks and side kicks to keep the fighters kind of at a distance, right? She's a great grappler though. She's a great all-around fighter from what I've seen. Now, Liliana, don't count her out. Again, for me, this is a dogger pass. Now, I have to pick a winner because it is a picks and predictions video. So I am going to take Miranda here. I just don't like the price at 9.3. I'm not going to put her in any of my lineups. I might take some shots though on Liliana at 6.9K on DraftKings. That is really cheap for a girl that does have a chance. And again, this is women's MMA, so anything can happen, as y'all already know. So yeah, dog or pass for me, but yeah, I think Miranda, Fear the Maverick, will win here. All right, let's go. We got Jung at 9.4K on DraftKings. Pretty hefty price tag for someone that's always been an underdog versus Sam Alvey at 6.8K. Are you kidding me? That's all right. Let's get into it. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. So, Jung, he's a great striker. He's a great counter striker. He has a lot of high volume, so that's good for fantasy points. Y'all know that. Um, Especially significant strikes. Those are the only strikes that count. Goes forward and fights, puts the pressure on. In the clinch, elbows, knees, you name it. He'll try and get him to the ground. Sam Alvey, Smiling Sam. He's a striker. He's a southpaw. Low kicks, and then he'll try and blitz up the middle with some crazy kicks. He starts out slow though. He tries to take the fight to that second or third round, and he also has that one knockout punch power. Dang Jung, not so much with that one punch power. I think if it goes past the first round, I think it's looking better and better for Sam Alvey. So I'm giving you the dog pick here, guys. I'm going to take Sam Alvey at 6.8K on DraftKings because that price tag is just way too good to pass up. 6.8K. You guys just take one of these dogs that I give you and then just throw in the studs that you're very confident in. But yeah, give me Alvey here. I'll take it. It's kind of mixed depending on who you ask, but that's just my pick, guys. I look at it as more of like a DraftKings FanDuel aspect as opposed to a sports betting way. So yeah, give me Alvey 6.8K. Let's go. God, I hope the sound works on this video. All right, next up, we got the imposter cowboy. This isn't the only cowboy in my book is Donald Cerrone, ladies and gentlemen, but we got Alex Oliveira, the veteran, I'll call him that, versus Shabkat Raka Shabkat Raka Rachmanov. There we go. Me and them Russian names, man, or Kazakhstan name, it's not too good. Not too good. So Alex Oliveira, 8.5K. The UFC newcomer, Shabkat, 7.7K. So Oliveira, y'all know him. He's a veteran. He's been around the block. Even though he's 32 years old, he's fought a lot of good contenders. He's faced everybody. You know his game. He's a hard striker. He goes for takedowns, and then once he gets you down, he tries and goes for them ground and pounds, ladies and gentlemen. And then while you're on your feet, he also throws them front kicks, some body kicks. He'll throw in some leg kicks. As far as the two fighters goes, I do think Alex Oliveira is the faster one. Again, Shabkat, UFC debut. He's also a striker. From what I've seen, I couldn't find much. He goes for takedowns. He goes for submissions. Um, he's on the feet. He's got some good short range power. Um, Good ground control once it gets to the ground. Very good ground control, especially from the top. His only really submission that he goes for is the guillotine, the easiest one. You know, anybody knows how to do that. Again, give me the dog here, guys. I like Shavkat at 7.7K because we don't know what Oliveira we're gonna get here, right? With him, it's all mental. Is he gonna show up and be that killer, or is he just like, you know, I got 7 kids with 9 different women, which he does, and I need to pay some child support, and I know that feeling. So again, I don't like that. I do judge these fighters coming into this ring with what baggage they carry in with, right? They're not mentally there. If they're talking retirement or things like that, nah. But yeah, give me Shavkat at 7.7K, guys. Another underdog. Can you believe it? But it's Fight Island, guys. This is where underdogs thrive. All right, this should be the main event, the people's main event. Not. I don't know how this fight made it to this card, but hey, it's here. You got 7 foot tall Steven Struve versus Tai Tuivasa, guys. So Steven Struve, 8.3K, going up versus a guy who thought he was cut by the UFC on a 3-fight winning streak. Could be 4. That win he got there by decision was pretty questionable, but that was 2 years ago. So Tui is 7.9K. Struve, sorry, is 8.3K. So Struve is 7 foot tall. But what I don't like fighters who quit, who give up. Struve has given up. All right. He had to retire with a heart issue, which I get. You know, that's when you're 7 foot tall, your heart has to pump a little bit harder. So I get that. But again, kind of makes me nervous. He's slow. His thing is he's not going to sit there really and try and duke it out with you. He'll try and go for those takedowns, even for a big guy. He'll try and get him on the ground. Um, he looked pretty good against Big Ben, even though he took the L. But I mean, he was just getting kicked in the nuts every 2 seconds, right? Cheers. And then Ben finished him, but he didn't look bad. Then you got Ty Tuivasa here, is what I'm horrible with these names, guys. So his takedown D is questionable. It depends on who you ask, right? Again, he was on Twitter with them sad, with them crying emojis. He thought he was cut, but here he is. Here he is. Powerful knockout punch from this guy. He throws leg kicks. Just very low volume. But with these big boys, you already know it ain't gonna go the distance, right? Someone's going down. Again, give me the dog here at 7.9K. Give me Tui here. I think he gets it done by knockout. I think Stephen Struve at 8.3K. Nah. Give me Tui here. Definitely at 7.9K, guys. I just don't think Struve has what it takes in this one. And nothing more dangerous than a desperate man. And Tui is a desperate man. So let's go to the main card. All right. So we got Magomed Ankivala versus Ion Cutabella, part 2. So part 1, we all know that bad stoppage that happened. Very controversial, as well as it should have been. That is, if you look up the worst UFC stoppage of all time, this fight will come up. Ion pretended like he was hurt. He was wobbling like this, and then the ref stepped in while he was still throwing punches on his feet. So kind of got screwed out of that deal, but we don't know what would have happened. So, and let's see here. So Magnumov, 8.9K on DraftKings. Ion is 7.3. Quick rundown. Magnumov, he's a Sambo judo specialist. As you saw from that last fight, he throws a lot of head kicks. Very dangerous. Great wrestler, grappler. He does go for takedowns. However, as the fight progresses, he does slow down. But in this case, I don't know if that's going to be an issue. You got Ion in here who goes in there. He goes to war. Whenever he goes for fights, he goes to war. For him, you know, the war mentality, kill or be killed. He's an okay wrestler, just a powerful, wild, overhand striker. But if he lands one of those, he could kill somebody. He has better knockout power between the two. He might try some takedowns, but yeah, give me a Ankalaev here at 8.9K. I'll definitely take him. I think those leg kicks will get it done this time. I don't think there'll be no faking like he's hurt. I think he's gonna get hurt. I think he's gonna get it done. So yeah, give me Magnumov and Kalev, and don't make fun of me. All right, I watched the Joe Rogan podcast, and he couldn't pronounce these guys' names either. All right, and that's Joe Rogan. So yeah, give me the favorite here, 8.9K. I think he gets him out of there too. TKO, whatever. And now it's kind of weird. This fight here, Lauren Murphy and Lily Yang here, it's not on DraftKings. Not on DraftKings. So I'm not going to break it down. But I do think Lauren Murphy's going to win. So yeah, there is that. So we're going to move on here. So we got Philip, as they put on here, Phil, but you know, I call him Philip. Philip Haas at 9.1K versus Jacob Malkoon, guys, at 7.1K. For me, this is a pass fight, guys. Just a pass fight. I don't know much about these guys, just from what I've seen a little bit. So the Megatron here, Phil Haas at 9.1K. Cardio's not good. He is a power puncher. He goes for takedowns, very explosive. So he goes out there. This is Schroeder Skywalker, by the way. If you're new, he's part of the club. He loves to get on video. He loves to say hi to everybody, right? Hi, everybody. So in my MLB videos, he does the home run calls, all that good stuff. So this is Schroeder Skywalker. He just wanted to say hi. What's happening? All right, but if you're gonna be up here, you can't chew on my notes. All right. So let's see. So Philip Paz, again, poor cardio. He's a power puncher. He'll go for takedown, but again, if you don't get it done in the first round, I don't know. He might be in trouble here. Jacob Malkoon making his UFC debut. He's a striker. He throws them the dangerous hard leg kicks. He is the training partner and the boxing coach for Whittaker. There is that. Great counter puncher. His strikings, he throws a lot of high output striking. It's close for me, guys. I'm not going to sit here and say, like, you know, take that another dog for Malkoon here. But give me Philip Haas at 9.1K. And I don't feel confident about it at all. So that's why I said I'm going to pass on this one. I'm not going to roster either one of these two guys. But yeah, it's a picks video, so I'm going to pick one. All right. So next up, we got Alexander Volkov. We got the usual Russia versus United States. It's like Rocky Four all over again. So Alexander Volkov, 8.6K on DraftKings. Walt Harris, 7.6K on DraftKings. Volkov, those front kicks, he's just a striker. This one's going to stay on the feet. Um, again, Walt Harris, 7.6K. He's a striker also. He's a southpaw. He throws head kicks. Um, the only path to victory for Walt Harris is a first round knockout here because his cardio is just awful. I don't see that happening. So give me Volkov here at 8.6K, guys. Do I feel confident with this one? No. No, I honestly I feel scared betting against Walt Harris or not putting him in my DraftKings or FanDuel lineups, but it is what it is, man. I mean, it's just I'm probably gonna pass on this one, but again, it's a picks video. So give me Volkov here at 8.6K. And yeah, I don't see Walt Harris. I see some people in the DFS club loving Walt Harris and saying I'm gonna put him in there. It's risky because if you don't get him out of there in the first round with a KO, yeah, he's in trouble. He's in big trouble, especially at 37 years old. He ain't getting no younger, so it is what it is. All right, next up, Robert Whittaker, the co-main event versus Jared, guys. Now, Jared used to be a heavyweight. Go back and look at some of his old fight footage, man. He looked like a sumo, like he was big. He's all the way down now. He's all shredded up. He's all cut up. So Rob Whittaker's 8K on DraftKings. Jared, dude's kind of weird. 8.6K on DraftKings. So Robert Whittaker, he's a striker, dangerous striker. He doesn't stop. He doesn't stop. A lot of output. He also throws head kicks, outside kicks. He gets rocked. I don't want to say a lot, but he does get rocked. But he does recover very quickly. He'll ring his bell, he shakes it off, and he's just right back at it. He does go for takedowns, guys. He's just for fantasy purposes, he's very high volume, which means a lot of fantasy points. And you got Jared Cannonier here. Very weird dude. He's talking about his crystals and talking about visiting stars on different universes. He reminds me of that dude from that movie Major League, man. Send him that Joe Boo doll too while he's at it. Um, he throws dangerous kicks. He has a great overhand right. A great cardio on this guy, though. Great. You would expect so, right? Because once you come down from a heavyweight and then you're shredded up like this, your lungs are built for a 200 something pound man. So he can stay out there all night. He does have good takedown D. So with that said, I mean, I can see Whittaker going in for like a takedown attempts as just a ploy to keep Jared's mind thinking like, is he going to try and take me down or not? And I think that's where Whittaker takes advantage here. I think with the level changes, I think Whittaker lights his ass up. And I think it probably goes the distance. And if that's the case, Rob Whittaker, even with the decision, guys, you're looking close to probably, hopefully, 80 to 100 fantasy points. So that's what you're looking for. So give me another dog. Rob Whittaker at 8K, guys. Sign me up. And now it is time for the main event of the evening. Scheduled for 5 rounds, we got the GOAT. Some say the greatest of all time. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Justin Gaethje, guys. Oh, this is going to be great. So Khabib is 9.2K, Justin Gaethje 7K. So, like I always say, since this is a 5-round fight, make sure you get one of these dudes, whoever you think is going to win, get them in your lineups. Don't stack it, meaning rostering both. At least get one. And on your draft or on your FanDuel lineups, whoever you think is going to win this fight, put them at captain because they have 2 extra rounds to score you extra fantasy points. All right. So Khabib, we all know what his thing is. His takedown, his striking's improved over the years. It's not bad. You saw him rock Conor McGregor, right? But he goes for takedowns. He wears on people. Once he gets them to the ground, he puts all his weight on them. He'll try and get on their back. He'll do whatever it takes to just smother him and keep him on the ground. And good luck getting up. I even say that with Justin Gaethje because I've seen people try and take him down. He just pops right back up. With Khabib, I don't see that happening. Um, I see him just like once he gets this take, which he will, he'll take him down. I've yet to see someone like totally shut Khabib out with takedowns. I have a lot of respect for Justin Gaethje at 7K. Man, his leg kicks, especially back in the day, woo, be crippling some people. He's a striker. He likes to grab people from behind the head like this and, you know, dirty uppercuts. And then he'll level change the leg kicks, right? So you don't know if he's going to do that. But my only worry is when Justin's throwing these leg kicks, that's when Khabib's going to shoot. He's going to shoot for those takedowns. I think he does get a lot of them too. And like I said, I think he's going to wear on them. Now, the only thing is, I don't see Justin Gaethje quitting. It's going to be hard for me to see him tap out. So, with that said, I think it probably will go the distance. But give me Khabib all day. Khabib Nagamorov, I think he's going to retire, like he said he would when he gets to his 31st victory. Um, sorry, I just got random shit playing behind me. And yeah, so yeah, give me Khabib here at 9.2K. But I will on FanDuel, I will have a couple of lineups, maybe one, because again, I only play three. One with Justin Gaethje as my captain. So, because there's always that chance, right? I just don't see a path to it, guys. I think Justin does have a bright future as far as like championship gold, but this will not be the night. All right. Give me the GOAT. Give me Khabib. He's a huge favorite too. DraftKings does show it 9.2K versus 7K, but it is the fight game, right? It just takes one punch. So, but yeah, give me Khabib, guys. And that's going to do it for the breakdown and the picks. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you know when I go live, because I'm really thinking about, because last time I changed my main event pick from my video that I did, which gave us the takedowns. So I'm thinking the night before, it'd be like the night before Christmas, right? Maybe I'll go live after the weigh-ins and we'll do it in the evening. And we'll probably break it down again. And I might have some changes. I probably will have some changes on my picks. That I can probably guarantee you. So make sure you subscribe, hit that bell icon. Um, thumbs up, thumbs down, be appreciated, guys. And check us out at the club. If you want my lineups, you want the ownership, the fighter projections, guys, I got you. And we're the cheapest in the business. Again, click the join now button, click my logo, pick your plans. We are the cheapest in the industry and nobody comes close. So, dfsclub.com. And that's going to do it, guys. So, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, the audio works on this one. My God, what a pain in the ass. I'm trying to figure out StreamYard here. So, yikes. All right, y'all. Like I always say, thank you so much for watching. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. Where we go one, we go all. Keep grinding. Keep fighting the good fight. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. My name, and my game is Gabriel Skywalker. I'm out, y'all. Thank you so much. Take care.